Alright, so I'll note that basically on the Rogueish Reddit here, there's someone requesting for people to basically test this game called Rogue Realm. And Rogue Realm is basically a roguelike game inspired by the classics like Bang and NetHack. So yeah, I figured why not? Let's take a look. As you can see, this is basically a browser-based game, so we'll be playing in our browser. See all of this stuff right here. It's got a game wiki, but let's ignore that until we actually find if we actually need it or not. So, a classic dungeon adventure, Rogue Realm, no save game found, new game. I am DFuxa. So I can basically buy myself a dagger here. My inventory consists of some arrows, a minor healing potion here, another one right there. There's my stats. I do have a dagger to start off with, so there's that. We have settings here, mobile controls, so you can play this on mobile, I guess. There's a bank. I wonder if this is basically a game that has like, Mystery Dungeon style mechanics or not, but whatever. We got armor here, so I could buy some armor if I wanted. So pad vest, so it gives you armor. Cloth robe, gives you a little bit of armor. Change shirt. Why are all these things the same price if this one gives you an HP bonus? Questions. There's a helmet over here. A shield right there. Got some boots. Got some cloth gloves. I guess I should buy this, so let's buy it. I'll buy a helmet. I could buy supplies, but we're, ignore that. Or if I should have bought the temporal scroll, but whatever. Equip, equip. So now I got myself a helmet, some armor, a dagger. My guy doesn't change apparently, but that's fine. That's introduction to Sunken Crypts. That's 1 to 3. Is this an autobattler? Okay, so apparently this is like an autobattler. I didn't realize it was like that. And we keep all our stuff apparently, so that's a thing. Boots, amulet, shield. Okay, so why not? Let's buy more stuff. Are shields not a thing in this game that you can equip, or? There we go, it's on. So apparently I can sort of pause here, but yeah, my guy basically does his own thing. I think it'd be a lot cooler if this game basically had some sort of control of your character. So that's the first thing. It's not bad for you to have a sort of odd battler, but there should be some sort of thing here where I can control it. My character's like, maybe like tell them to go back to the town. Let's drink this. Like, I'm honestly stopping, like I said, in here, but it could stand to basically have like controls, maybe saying like, stop, like, rest, go retreat, go back. My HP is almost on a half. And apparently, the thing keeps fighting when you're basically in the inventory screen too. Okay, survived that time, so. Okay, so that's definitely a note, by the way. You can basically keep all your stuff. I'm not sure what the point of the town pro scroll basically is, obviously, then. Like, So potions are basically, if you can use like, if I can basically have 100 HP, just use a great healing potion. Some games like to make it so like, D's basically like, this might be like 40 on gold, this might be like, 80, even though like, restores 50, because, or maybe it's like, not 8, but, 200, so like, you can use like these better and you're more efficient, but this thing will obviously heal you more in like, the heat combat. Let's sell that. Like, I like the idea of, like, there being, like, an all-balance of, like, mechanic here. I think I kept my level, though that might have been because, like, we escaped with the town portal. I feel like, the backpack is like, it's fine to have it, but there should be like, like a belt, just sort of like, click on stuff like, on here. Like, I feel like I should be able to do stuff basically on the screen if it's in real time, so. So you can put on a boat, by the way, but, eh. My experience is almost up to like what I basically need to like level up, but whatever. Now I got bow, by the way, so we're gonna fire at range maybe. Yep, there we go, fire at range. Be nice to just tell me what it basically does. Let's equip this. Just a killing and killing and killing. I feel like enemies should respawn if we're getting shot by an arrow, by the way. Down to 18 arrows, but that's fine. Let's try and make it through the dungeon. So I have 50 HP at this point. Maybe I'll heal if I use this now. It'd be nice if I automatically switch by way of my stuff here. Or depth free, is this basically for a dungeon or is there any more? Yep, there's more here. Or if it's like a boss. Yep, there's like a boss. Might die here, but we got him. Alright, we managed to kill off the boss. Got to, you know, through the first dungeon there. Can sell off stuff I don't need. Just gonna unequip everything here. So I got like a lot of shoes here. An oak staff, I can use that maybe for spell power if I, you know, can cast spells. Sell those. Arrows are kind of expensive, but I mean, they did get me through a dungeon, so I'm not going to complain about them. A lot of these things basically have, like, you know, hidden stats or anything like that, but whatever. It's possible some of this is not loading in correctly, by the way. Let's buy this. I feel like I should be able to go in here, like, you know, equip stuff, like, you know, from equipment and stuff like that, but whatever. Or in here, it's basically like, you know, displaying, like, you know, equipped or not. Let's equip this, equip this. Game can be a little bit finicky, by the way, as well, like, you know, doing stuff, so that's something else to note. Sell this. I might want to buy a better weapon at some point, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I want to do some things that have hidden properties as well, by the way, because it's possible like the weapons have like hidden properties. And it says armor half-life, but it's not showing because, you know, graphic issue, I guess. Let's just bank this stuff. I'm not really using it, so bank it. Get some more potions. Let's go back here for now. I figure like farming's gonna be a thing. My HP is very low. And I died. I'm not like, against like holding on to my stuff, but I sort of feel maybe we could have like the Mr. Dungeon attack where like, if you basically like, fall in battle, then like, you just like lose all your stuff that you have equipped on you or something like that. Maybe you could lose all your experience. Just killing and killing, killing. I feel like with the level up screen, maybe you could have it so like, there could be like an icon press this to level up, like Diablo style, as opposed to like, it's popping up in front of your face, blocking what you're already doing. I have to wonder, was that guy like an archer that was basically attacking me there? Drink that. There could also be a thing by as well where like, instead of like going to like the nearest ladder or trying to find it, your character will actually try to explore the entire dungeon level first, like an option. Stab, stab, stab. I also feel, by the way, when I basically exited a dungeon there, or like I won, I probably should have like healed back to full, because, successful completion. Just to throw it out there. Our potion. I wonder if I stop playing when I basically in the inventory screen or not. There's the boss. Gotta try to see, like, if he responds being shot with the arrows at range. And yeah, I'm basically injured here. Maybe in like this like, area. If you don't have like, here's what I also note, by the way. You have like a health bar showing off in this character here too. Just so you know if you're injured or not. And I don't really care about this potion that much, so just drink it. We did get ourselves a sharpened mace, so we can equip that. It's an epic item, why not? Bank. That stuff. This maybe. Sell, sell, sell. Some good money. So I got myself like an epic mace. It's probably like, comparable to something like this. Oh, it's far better. Let's buy the helmet. Equip the helmet. Be nice if I could have like a view of my inventory here as well, just so I can see like what I'm buying. Adjust my character right now. I think I just see an ammo drop. I mean, I didn't pick it up because I was like, you know, being attacked, so whatever. Here's the Album Wardens. We're gonna be fighting new enemies maybe now. Obviously there's enemies around, but their sprites didn't load in. I hit really hard because of the mace, I guess, so that's a thing. Not quite below where I need to be for healing up of a potion yet, so. I'll note that it's finicky, like using your controls. That could be better. Did I just kill the boss? Already? Alright, anyways, let's just like, you know, quickly just go through this stuff. We found ourselves a silver locket of luck, so we can equip that. Sharpen elm bow flame. I assume, by the way, these like bows probably would have special properties at some point, but we just don't have them yet, so eventually they'll have those properties and it'll be better. Take this out to look at, actually. Equip this. Here's the kite shield. Can't see it, but we'll still put it on. I still need to use a couple potions to heal up, I guess, so. Alright, well I went through like the first things there. Let's just reload, just see if I can like, you know. Your stronghold. Now you're casting. Yeah, we're basically not loading up stuff, so there's an issue here. And it looks like, you know, you're basically using magic range, you know, as its whole stick. I feel like the, you know, it'd be nice if like the health bar was always shown, and maybe the map bar too. Just so I don't have to basically look at this like screen to see like what my character stats look like. I think basically you don't need to have like the inventory or like, you know, the character screen or like the equip buttons for the most part. You can just have like, you know, a belt basically showing like all the stuff you need to use here. Characters like stats to be like here, like, you know, just go through them if you want. Just beating up everything here. I wonder if this is also an issue with Mozilla, because that's what I'm basically playing this in, right? So it could be that, like, you know, this works fine in Chrome. Let's drink that. So mana basically, it goes down, you basically use it at range, so that makes sense. It'd be nice if I could also make select targets so I don't constantly keep switching them. Because, you know, oh god, basically, like, you know, something is closer to attacking me now. It's all the weak stuff that I know is going to be weak. Did I equip the kite shield, I wonder? Yes, we did. So that's basically on. Warhammer. Cool. Don't need it though. Half plate of haste. Better armwood staff. So equip this. Sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Equip that. Drink, drink. Got a couple of graders. So we got greaves, we got gauntlets. Those. I'm not going to do like too hard a game as a thing, right? Because I know that, like, you know, obviously you're basically testing it out for the purposes of, like, you know, showing it what it's like in early access. So it's got good potential to be, like, you know, better than it is right now. Let's take all those. I'll use up one of them right now. The Shadow Veil. Maybe that's like elves we're fighting here or something. Oh, my mana's going down a lot. Range is pretty powerful, honestly, but which is why you want to have, like, you know, appropriate measures to make sure it's not overpowered, like where, like, you know, limits like how far powerful it needs to be. Oh, so I'm gonna closer, so drink. Equip, drink. Again, it'd be nice if, like, you know, there's like a belt for this reason, right? So I wouldn't be like constantly going to my inventory and getting smacked around. All right, so there we go. We basically beat like Rogue Realms, like, you know, early access there. We're just going to quickly go into it with Google Chrome to see if it's basically that's like the issues with Mozilla or not. So I'll play now. I guess no same game because you know it's in Chrome now. It'd be nice if you could have like online files in order to prevent that sort of things, but whatever. Again, not going to complain about it. We'll speed you try and go for this uncrypt here again. Not going to spend anything because why bother when we're just going to basically respawn full health of basically fight. So just kill what I can and die. Guys, teleport scroll. You got an ammo already. I died. Alright, so copper talisman does nothing for me, so we'll sell it. Again, I might as well just enter it, get the money to get like a bow or something and go from there. Oh, we got a bug. I'm ignoring a monster even though I see him. They do stop following you apparently after a while, so that's good to know. I died. Oh, I didn't die. I leveled up. There we go. Now I died. You can sell the dagger. Again, might as well just keep going until we get levels and money to buy what I want. Just dancing around. Made it to the next level. Again, we'll sell that. Armor might have made a really big difference even with the star armor there, but Oh, there we go, we got armor. Eventually this might drop for me, right? So, hooray. I should try a teleport scroll, see how that works. Sell this, I guess, just because, we only need one. No real difference between the weapons, so just do whatever I want to. Just buy an axe. See how much we do more damage with the axe. Yep, now we're just going to cleave our way through. Hopefully I'm still playing when I'm in on screen or not, but I have no idea. Might as well try and get a little bit farther this time around. Try and go to distance. There he is, the big guy. Oh, I died right at the boss. So just randomly teleport somewhere. You know, it works. There's a bow. I'm basically trying to get a little bit farther in with, like, you know, the scrolls to see, like, if it's worth it to sort of, you know, skip. Well, I went right back to being here, but no, but you get the idea. Try and skip to, like, you know, third parts of the level to find the ladder out. Not really helping. Yep, you can shoot the boss at range to just really kill him if you want. Let's just get those, equip this. I'll try and go to distance a little bit here. Boot, shield, amulet. Well, we'll buy the grease first, why not? Now am I going to see anything now? So I guess I just don't have the graphics yet for, like, the next level, so that's basically all there is to it. There's just no picture for it, or placeholder art. Oh well, that's fine. Well, that's basically Rogue Realm. And, like, you know, the concept is fine, but it needs to be, like, you know, fleshed out to make it more enjoyable to play. Not much more saying that. Hope you guys basically enjoyed a quick playthrough of it, so take care.